Hi, I'm Gabrielle. Gabrielle Conniston, Battling Bard, Amazon Princess, Amazon Queen. I guess you could say angry yellow. I got the fan running in the room, because if I don't, I get hot for some point. And the air conditioner only does so much when it's actually on, and when it's not on, it's like, whatever. Now I know many people have, many men and women are like, oh, it's the force here. You don't have shit over your windows. Yeah, maybe I like to look out my windows and see shit. I don't want to cover my windows up. Maybe I like to have the light in my room if it's a bright day. So right now I'm on a YouTube live stream and nobody's on right now. But I assure you, by the time I'm done with this YouTube live stream, they probably are going to be on. You know, no way that this one is the one they don't want to see. Especially when they came on all the other YouTube live streams I did. So this isn't the one they go, oh, I can't, you know. And the fan doesn't even help. That is pretty sad when the fan doesn't help. Yeah, that's going to be the nice underwork of this whole movie. The fan doesn't help. Yeah. So the freaking fan doesn't even help. And that's pretty sad when the fan doesn't help. So I'm here on YouTube live stream, and if someone wants to come on and watch, they do. If they don't, they don't. Oh well. I don't know why they watched all the other ones and why I'm not going to watch this one. So I don't know what's different, you know. Well, it can't be time, because I've always made my YouTube live stream at sundry different times. And so that never affected anyone. Oh, did I say or do something in the last YouTube live stream that my followers are angry and mad? No. Our last YouTube live stream, it was XENA, myself. We had Michael Cole. We also had Bigfoot on. And we didn't do anything to make anyone angry or mad, so that can't be it. You know. Oh well, many men and women have beliefs over why some followers on YouTube get a lot of views and why some get a lot of, you know, followers on live stream and Hangout and why some don't. Some think they know everyone. Yeah, I'm not making this up. There actually are some men and women who think they know all of them. They're friends, they're kin. Well, there's no way to prove that they know every single user, and not every single follower is a friend or kin of the movie maker. That's one belief, you know, that they know those men and women. That's how they're getting all those views, you know. Just like, oh, they know all those men and women. They're friends, they're kin. That's why all their live streams and hangouts are getting a lot of watch time and stuff. Well, I don't know any of my followers. The followers that came on all those YouTube live streams, I didn't know them. I don't really know anything about them. So that nails that off. So apparently this YouTube live stream is the one that for some point they just don't want to watch. But I'm sure eventually someone's going to come on, because I'm doing it right now, and if someone wants to watch, they're going to watch. If not, oh well. I'm not going to do it later, because that might just be as much as a bad time as it is now. And it really shouldn't matter what time you do your YouTube live streams. You can't do it in every single man or woman's time zone. There's no way you can have it right. Everyone's time zone is going to be different, so you can't set it up for their time zone convenience. And everybody can be busy and I get that. You know, and it's not like I picked a day where everybody's busy and everybody's, you know, working or whatever they're doing. You know, I don't care. I'm going to do this YouTube live stream, and if nobody comes on them anymore, oh well. You know, it is what it is. I'll be happy that I used to, you know, and if it turns out to be that's the way it is from now on, oh well. You know, I'll just be happy I used to get some watching on my YouTube live streams. But I would like to know what happened, what made it be like that, and what undid it, how something undid it or undo it, because I don't know. You know, I'm not doing anything that I haven't been doing before. All the followers are not blocked and banned. You know, so it is what it is. So we can start running through all the beliefs over why it isn't happening yet. You know. And I know I'm not the most gleed woman out there. I know that my movies aren't the most gleed men out there. I know there's many YouTubers out there, partners and non-partners, that do a more good job than I do. So it can't be that. You know. So let me try to remember if I said or did anything in the last live stream that made them not want to watch anymore. No, not that I'm aware of. Okay, yeah, granted, maybe, yeah, but I don't recall any of them getting angry and mad and leaving. Yeah, maybe Jordan did have to, but that was, yeah, Jordan did block one hater, but that hater needed to be blocked, and that couldn't have been it. No, because we blocked and banned many people on YouTube live streams, so that many men and women, so that can't be the real point. You know, and it's not like I made up all those things, but for some point, this one does not, nobody wants to watch it. And it can't be I didn't set reminders. Well, I didn't go out and send reminders to all the other ones out there. So that can't be it either. And according to some men and women on YouTube, it'd be, oh, it is what it is. You just have to accept that you're not watchable anymore. That nobody likes you on YouTube anymore. And that all that, you know, that dumb shit they always say. You know, like one has to, you know, like, okay, one has to accept that they're boring. Well, I'm not boring. Granted, I'm not entertained. I'm not gleeding, not that gleesman. Okay, granted, I'm not glee, but at the same time, I'm not bad either. And maybe I could ask someone to come on, but well, how do I do that? What am I supposed to do? Go around and type in the email and then type in the movie discussion page? Oh, well, I'm having a live stream now. You want to come on? I send notification to all of them. So it's not like I have to do more than that. Or maybe I have to. Maybe I actually do have to go on and tell them about it. And what made the other live streams work, but the other ones don't work? I don't get it. Why is this one the one nobody wants to watch? Okay. I don't understand it. And some of them I can't even contact. Some of them I don't even have any way of contacting them. So it is what it is. And I know one man who would want to watch it, but he doesn't want to watch it. I guess I just have to accept that I'm not watchable anymore. That whatever or however what happened just doesn't happen anymore. That I'm not just not watchable anymore. But that's bullshit right there, because others watch my live stream. Guess I gotta ask someone to watch it. You want to watch it? Oh, that's sad. When I actually have to ask someone to watch it, that is sad. That is sad. Now I got to put some tape on my on my staff, or it's gonna fall out of my hand. That is sad. I know my stuff isn't that. Come on. I mean, that is sad. Well, someone's watching. It's actually Gabrielle. My mother, XENA, was on a YouTube live stream earlier today around 12. Nobody watched, so then she got really angry and mad. And I don't know if she's going to be on this or not. And I don't understand it either myself. I mean, I made so many, and there they go. Gone. But there they go, gone. I had one follower, now they're gone. But I probably think it's, oh, maybe I'm not talking back. That's probably it too. Not really, yeah. Better say it back too. Did you leave? I hope you didn't leave. Did you leave? Because since I looked there and it said you left. One of those YouTube mistakes. Now, I don't know. I did a lot of these YouTube live streams, and then nobody, like XENA made one, no one wanted to watch. And that's around 12. And I know I can't compensate for everybody's time zone and everybody being busy and effing. And it's not like I go out and send reminders out. I mean, everybody's subscribed, then they're going to get notifications of your uploads and your live stream. So it's not like you got to go out and do that. Now I got 2 on. And I'm trying to remember, what did we... Hey, Mom, you got some... Well, my mother's not that happy. My mother's not happy about that. I was like, we got 2 followers on there. We got 3. I don't know, trying to get Ernest up. Well, Gabrielle, you won me on a YouTube live stream. Well, what happened to Mother? She's still upset no one came on that one YouTube live stream. She blames herself. She thinks she said or did something on her last YouTube live stream that made her, that made him angry and mad. But she can't remember. She didn't do anything wrong on it. Not that I'm aware of. I mean, it was you. It was Michael Cole. Then it was Bigfoot. And I think it was some other people that was on the YouTube live stream. But I don't really think, Ernest says, I don't really think that we did anything. Is she going to come on or not? I don't know if she's going to come on or not. You know, some men and women would say, well, you're just not watchable anymore or something. You know? Well, I better have her come on now, Ernest. Why not? Let her know that we got some followers on a YouTube live stream. Granted, it might not be the same followers that some name-known YouTuber would get. And then you had a burp? Yeah. So what is it, Gabrielle? We got followers on, at least 3 of them, but only 2 of them actually said something. Oh, let's go see, Xena says what they're saying. Morning, Xena. Good morning. Oh, it's Gabrielle. Oh, no, I'm here. Oh, shit. Leads, I guess? Happening? What, Xena? It's Gabrielle. Somebody here. Yeah. Well, those are all the things. So I made a YouTube live stream. This is around 12. No one came on. I didn't get no traction. And everybody has these little beliefs over why this happens. Now, when I used to do a Google Hangout, no one watched that shit. So I'm like, did I do something? Did I say or do something on the last YouTube live stream that made them all say, I can't watch that? And it can't really be time zones. Well, then again, if it was on, if we had to do everything based on everyone's time zone, nothing would get done. You know. So it can't be that. Hi, Scott. You know, Gabrielle said some people have some beliefs over how they think some YouTubers get a lot of views on their movies and live stream. Yeah, Gabrielle, they think they think oh, all their followers are kin and friends. Well, I don't really know any of my followers, so I can't really say if they're kin or friends. We're kin. Yeah, we know, Gabrielle. You and Ernest are kin. But as far as the followers are concerned, I can't say they're kin or friends. So, Ernest, you're going to come on here? Yeah. I played a role in the hair attack. The hair prank. The hair attack stunt 5. You know. So, it is what it is. Gabrielle said she was going to get me back. Oh, I don't know. She said that? Yeah, she did. And at first, it was like, well, how's she going to get us back? I don't know. And we went from having 5, now we got 4. You know. So this proves our YouTube live streams are watchable and that we didn't do anything. Well, we're just losing them now. Look, it's going down to 3 now. Am I to actually believe that all the 5 followers are leaving now? That they just said, oh, I had enough of this shit? No, I don't think so. I think it's a YouTube mistake that causes you to think that your followers are leaving when they're not. You know? I had a YouTube live stream once. I think it was either I did one or maybe it was Jordan's. I'm not sure which one. Where about 2 followers actually went to the bathroom at the same time. You know what? You're going to get... All right. I'm not making it up. That actually did happen once. You know? Actually, one follower said they went to the bathroom once, and yeah, that made sense. And wait a minute. I gotta say... Oh, now why'd you bump me on the foot for? I don't know. Ernest, you and Jocks always gotta be clumsy. Why is that? And I wish they made Joxer's figure, but they never made his doll. Unless you consider the doll made from SeaQuest, whatever that was, SeaQuest C9 or whatever it was called. You know? Yeah, that one follower did get banned, actually. Not blocked, but banned. And then you can make the argument that that was the only figure made. And Funko never made no pop figures. So, Mom, you were telling them about, saying about how, you know, yeah, it is what it is. Now I got to turn the lights back on again. It was getting bright at one point. I'll give the point is what you get. Well, I know what you were doing. Well, let's see what else we got going on here. I mean, Aries was in it at one point. Yeah. Let's pull my string and see the things I say. Yes, bad quality, I know. Yeah, I know, it's not good quality. That doesn't really sound that good. The Beetlejuice one's the only thing that actually sounds like them. The Pee Wee Herman one's completely not good. The Steve Urkel one's messed up. Beetlejuice is the only one that sounds like the one it's supposed to be. Yep. What is what it is, Ernest P. Worrell says. Somebody it is. Ernest, why do you think never made Jockster's doll? I don't know. I don't know why I never made my brother Jockster's doll for. It would have been good to see him. I don't know. You could always take a doll and try to pass it off. And how do I do that? I don't know. Why do you think they never made Jockster's figure for? I don't get that. I don't know. Don't ask me. Maybe they were going to make his doll for the other line. It got ended. You know, Toy Biz is going to make another XENA doll line. This would have been, they claimed it was going to be called Fallen Angel, but we hardly doubt, you know, it'll make it. But it got canceled long before they did it. I don't know who was going to be in it. Let's see. Jockster probably would be in it. I want to say Jesus, but they call him Eli, but he's Jesus. Who else is going to be in it? Alti, she probably would have been in it. Who else? I don't know. But they never did make them. Unless you count the Bobble Doll one. Yeah, unless you count that one. And I guess Eve should be in it too. She would have been in it as well. But Toy Biz ended the line. I guess, well, I know what I think happened. You know what I think happened, Gabrielle says, and Ernest? We do have Jockster. He might not look the way he looks. What? You mean that one doll we got from Family Dollar? The wrestler with the the red pants? That would be him. Oh, Ernest says that's not right. I wish we had one. What I think probably happened is that Toy Biz, I don't think their figures were selling that well. I don't really know. My only experience seeing myself was actually when I used to go to Ames, and Ames used to sell them. But I can't tell you about if the big ones weren't selling or the small ones weren't selling. It's like back in the day, you either had to go to Toys R Us, that's no longer around anymore. My mother and Gabe tried to save Toys R Us, but it couldn't be saved. Or KB Toys, that's no longer around anymore either. It's probably where they found them. Or Suncoast Videos, I don't know, or some other some other toy shop is where you probably would have found them at back in the day. And they probably would have been, you know, And half of what we got came from Amazon. The other half came from Games Again. You know. So it is what it is. Now, why do you think that Toy Biz never made those figures? Yeah, well, no one's saying anything now. I guess I asked the wrong men and women that. Why would they know? They don't know. Hey, isn't Toy Biz now Marvel Toys? Yeah. It actually is Marvel Toy. Toy Biz was bought by Marvel as a subsidiary and became Marvel's Toys. And then eventually, when Disney eventually bought Marvel, it became one of their subsidiaries of that. So, yeah. Only let's be perfectly clear of what happened. You see, the Hercules toy line came out first. Okay? And that toy line came out first. The XENA toy line didn't come out until 1998 AD. Okay? And the other sad thing is that there are some XENA-nites out there that completely unlook Hercules. And I assure you, if it was not for Hercules, the Legendary Journeys and how it worked out, if it wasn't for how that show went, then the XENA Warrior Princess show have never even spun off from it. Yeah. Granted, XENA said that there were a bunch of things they had to work out. But if it wasn't for Hercules, the Legendary Journeys, and how it did very well, then XENA Warrior Princess would have not done well if it wasn't for Hercules Legendary Journeys working the way it did. So, and I'm trying to get his on DVD too. You know. Here's what I need from the XENA line. I need a Lois. I need Samoeus. Yeah, it would have been cool. Wait a minute. Wouldn't it have been funny if they made, I don't know, who else they would have made? Oh, Virgil. I know, that'd been funny. They would have made his figure. Aphrodite, that would have been cool to see hers. Lucifer and Mephistopheles. Nigel with his microphone. One of the best close to Nigel you're going to get is actually going to be Michael Cole, and that's about it, I guess. Ha! Well, Aries says, on YouTube live stream again. And this is the best Aries doll there is of me. Not all those bullshit ones made by DC Toys and Marvel Toys. They're all unlooking me. Do you have the Peter figure that goes with a lot? No, I don't know. Who is this Peter figure you referring to? I don't have that Peter doll. What do you want, Aries? I just want to say, XENA, that your YouTube live stream is doing better. The first time around, no one came on. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was a bad time. Maybe they're busy and effing. I got to go on Twitter right now and Twitter out something. Like what? No one cares about you on Twitter. They do. Oh, you think they care about you. Aries, get out of here. No, XENA, I'm not. Aries, you know what? You cried about Randy Savage attacking you. What about me? Hulk Hogan clotheslined me into a trash can. Kurt Angle spilled milk on me and put the ankle lock on me. And you want everybody to feel sad for you since Randy Savage beat you up? Randy Savage attacked me. Yeah, well, Hulk Hogan clotheslined me in a trash can. Remember that? You laughed. You thought that was funny. Then Kurt Angle puts milk on me. Well, Aries, what do you want? Why don't you make me the director of wrestling operations? Why? Kurt Angle's already doing a good job. I don't need you fucking around with him. Me and Hunter Hearst Helmsley and Gabrielle don't think we need you fucking around with them. Yeah. Feel sad for XENA. She got attacked by Randy Savage. And not the good Toy Biz Randy Savage one we had. No, the LJN Randy Savage one. Yeah, she thought that was bad. I got beat up by Hulk Hogan, clothesline into a trash can. Then I got attacked by Kurt Angle and had milk spilled on me. And you know what, Gabrielle? What? They should make an updated version of you with your size. This is what I look like now. Oh, that's what you look like now. So you went back to the way you used to be from season 2 to season 4. I like the way you were from season 4 and season 5 and season 6. I still got my size. Oh, you do, huh? Too bad you don't use them anymore. Too bad Toy Biz there, maybe you could hold your staff in your hand and your foot without falling off. Aries, get out of here. Or we will strip him of the Allegheny County Championship. Let me explain that, Gabrielle says. My mother, XENA, could probably betterly explain the things that happen. Okay? So apparently, this is what happened. Now, my mother, XENA, came to the Toy Wrestling Federation in 1999 AD. And she's been friends with The Undertaker, all right? So she got attacked by Randy Savage 3 times in one show. So when we bought Aries from Amazon, this would have been December of 2001 AD. It was a Thursday, I remember, because SmackDown was on UPN at the time. And we got Aries out. Hulk Hogan was the first general manager or at the time, you know. Well, he wasn't, but technically he was the first evil commissioner or evil general manager, but that position got started. So Aries came along. Hulk Hogan said, "Oh, Shank and Mickey, you're replacing me with Aries." And then Hulk Hogan hit him, and Aries fell into a trash can. And that was the end of Hulk Hogan being a part of the alliance. Then about 2002 AD, after the alliance angle came to the invasion angle came to an end, Aries and Kurt Angle started having this fight. Aries beat up Kurt Angle, beat up Aries. It went back and forth. They had wrestling fights. Aries was a commissioner at the time. He used his power to screw Kurt Angle over, cost him to lose the television championship to Mechagodzilla. Then Kurt Angle attacks him one time, spills milk on him, and then gives him the ankle lock. You know? All those things that happen. See, Gabrielle, let me explain it. Why? I showed up in November of 2000 AD. Yeah, and I showed up multiple forms. Okay, let me explain this. So, the Toy Wrestling Federation has been on cassettes. All the cassettes are gone. All right? And it's on VHS. First from Sony camera recorder, JVC camera recorder, and only a few of the cassettes, the VHSs, still stay around. The other half of them broke when being rewounded. So it is what survived. And what you see, and after like one DVD, and after multiple attempts of getting it on YouTube, what you see from 2012 to present, what you see on there. But it's going on for about 25 years. And speaking of that, Power Rangers is coming back on August 25th with a special 25-year show, you know, crossover. We're going to see Jason Lee Scott. We're going to see Tommy back. We're going to see Catherine Harrigan back. We're going to see Jason Lee. We're going to see Wesley Covens back. You know, so it is what it is. So technically, you know, they're going to help out the Ninja Steel Power Rangers, who, when we left them off, they were fighting against Madame Lotus and her Zord. Speaking of that, I'm trying to find Lotus's figure, but I can't find her doll anywhere. Not on Amazon, not on eBay, not at Walmart, not at Kmart, probably not at Target either. You know, I bet you probably was sold. It was probably being sold at Toys R Us before Toys R Us closed its doors. So it is what it is. So we're going to see those free. That's what Wikipedia said. And that's going to mark the first show done underneath Hasbro's new ownership. Since now Hasbro now owns them since July. So yeah, it is what it is. And WWE, that would be, you get to see The Undertaker, Steve Austin, and Bret Hart again. Oh no, actually no, you get to see The Undertaker, Steve Austin, and Maven again, actually. Now we gotta have others gotta come on here. Well, who else wants to come on this YouTube live stream? Should I have Calistro come on? I mean, I had her on one of YouTube live streams once. So, what do you want, Michael? What do I want, Ms.? Xena, why you don't watch my show? I just don't watch it, you know. Oh, but that's not right. I heard you moved. Yeah, I did move. I moved. Now I moved from Los Angeles, California, United States to Houston, to Austin, Texas, United States. Yeah, remember that day we were moving out? And then you said you had Gabe and you and was at the time Gabrielle and Jordan and Jade, and you had Ernest and Jocks were there that day that helped us move all those things out. I remember that. Xena says the house has someone bought it yet? I don't know anyone bought that house yet. Yeah, well, it is what it is. You really should watch it. I don't know. I might, Xena says. I don't know. But anyway, besides that, you really should watch my show. And do I understand this correct? But you got Kurt Angle's got me going against Jason Jordan. And then Sensuke Nakamura has to go against Bigfoot. Yeah, you got it right. Oh, that's completely on look. Well, you're the man that likes to act like you're some type of, I don't know, name-known wrestler and show player. But the truth of the matter is, it is what it is, Miz. You wouldn't be happy, whoever it is. I could say Daniel Bryan and you get pissed. Yeah, what's he done lately? Oh, okay, Xena says. That's right, Miz. I could always change it. I could always tell Kurt or Hunter or me or Gabrielle could always tell Kurt that, that maybe it's in conflict of interest since Jason Jordan is his son and he could always bring back Bryan Danielson or Daniel Bryan or whatever it is. Oh, you got to do that to me. Well, it looks like that's it. Nobody else is saying anything anymore. The last thing somebody said was cool, and that was it. Yeah, I guess I should just be happy I was able to get enough men and women on for this time. I had 5 followers. Now I got at least 3 followers, 1 thumb up. No one's saying anything. Sad for that burp. Yeah. I'm going to miss him. Xena said he was Gabe's neighbor for a long time. He was my neighbor for about a year and a half too. I hope that Michael and Maurice, I hope that everything works out for them. But, you know, yeah, we could, you know, it is what it is at that point. So, but I like to think if I had some type of show, it'd be a mixture between that. Wait, I gotta go on Twitter and I gotta say something. I want to go check out my Twitter. I think I tweeted everybody else gets more traction than I do from time to time, but what am I going to say now? I wish I could. Apparently now YouTube is now giving you, you know, copyright-free songs that you can use in your movies, but I just, you know, not really in the mood for doing that. Still helping out at the Truth Initiative, you know, stopping young men and women from smoking with the help of the Truth Initiative. Yeah. It's a non-profit charitable organization which goal is to teach men and women about the evils of smoking and help convince people to not smoke. You know. But it's a losing fight. And I'll tell you why. You know, tobacco is in law. And you can teach people and show men and women of what the bads of smoking is and all the bad stuff that comes out of it. But it's up to them to decide if they're going to not smoke or not. You know. And it was the agreement, you know. The Truth Initiative is, you know, the tobacco businesses might not, you know, they might not like what the Truth Initiative does, but it is what it is. I know that there's their job. They got to make tobacco stuff, but kind of sad what the, you know, from it's bad what smoking does. Nothing good ever comes out of it, you know. And some might say it's a losing fight, you know. But then a lot of good things that men and women fight for, some might actually think that they're losing fights. Like, okay, now you might think to yourself, well, XENA, then why did you leave Greenpeace and go to Friends of the Earth? Because I think Greenpeace is just really too radical. Too much, you know, men and women doing wrong to try to stop the wrong, you know. So I told them, well, if they can't control who works for them, who volunteers for them, then I don't want to be a part of it. You know, there you are. You're protesting. You're standing up for what you believe in. You're doing everything the right way. And then a bunch of dummies would say, either they hit some of a protest sign, they throw something at someone like fruit or something, or how about this? They trespass on oil rigs. And that was like what? That was 2000. What was that? Like what? 2012 AD crap? Go back to 1984 when they were handcuffing themselves to smokestacks of a power plant because they were protesting coal and power. I get it. Solar and coal power are both bad for the environment. And I know that solar and water and wind are more cleaner, but they're not always reliable. Anybody else want to? Anybody else want to? You know. Yeah, I see what I can do. Might have to add my little digit to the ratings, though. It's like, I guess it was a spinoff. I don't know who does the show. I don't know if Mike Mazzinian and Maurice Mazzinian did the show themselves, or it's run by WWE. It's somebody runs it, obviously. Jordan might know, but then again, Jordan might not know. Maybe she does want to come on. So what do you want? I just want to be on this YouTube live stream. You do? Yeah. Well, what do you want to say? What you want to say, my goddaughter? I don't know what I want to say, Jordan says. I mean, I heard you made a YouTube live stream earlier. No one came on. Then you got angry and mad. And it is what it is. Yeah. Well, what put me in an angry mood was the fact that Main Event didn't get uploaded yet on Hulu. Maybe it did now. And then I find out no one watches my YouTube live stream, or at least I thought nobody watches it. I had 5 followers. Now I'm down to 1. I don't know. Ew. Well, why you gotta fart for, godmother? Why you gotta do those farts for? Yeah, those rotten fish farts again. So, and here's what I want to say. You told me yesterday why I was dumb. When I said, what's the difference between a size and daggers? And you said, I don't know. What you gotta be dumb for? Look, Jordan, I'm sad for saying that. Didn't mean to say that. Daggers and size are, I guess, shaped differently. How the blades are shaped. That's my only guess. Yeah, it's a rotten fish smell. Oh, mother smelled. Oh. I think we should just go back to what we were doing. You know, like angry grandpa stuff. Lunatic dad stuff. How about psycho dad stuff? Oh, they stopped doing that. And apparently, from what I've heard, they apparently don't really care that much about their followers. And apparently, was all show played anyway. What about Psycho Mom? I don't know about her either these days. What she's doing. And you might ask yourself, why we not have Calustro on the show? Well, we did have her on one. You know, we did have her in one episode at one point. She was on at one point. In one movie, we did have her on. I remember we saw her doll one time at Goodwill once. But someone had the XENA sword and all the things were ripped off of it. You know. Someone wrote down, we do care Aries on Twitter. Yeah, but yeah, as you realize, my mother is on Twitter, but when she Twitters, she always usually sends likenesses of Lucille Lawless all the time. And some men and like, you know, and what XENA's always afraid of is one day her finding out about it and starting something. But she's too busy and iffing to really care what somebody doing that, though. Plus, I don't really think her and XENA get along that well. Because I don't really think her and XENA don't get along at all. You know? That's just what I think. Yeah, I think that she doesn't like me, XENA says. I don't know that to be true, but I just think that, you know, they claim they only talk to people, they only talk to men and women they know. Well, the funny thing is that I don't know anyone on Twitter, and I talk to them. Plus, XENA says they're going to say, well, XENA, it's your social media manager that's booking the shit for you. Yeah, that's right. That's right. My social media manager is always, you know, booking shit for me. But it is what it is. Plus, I think the reason that we're both don't like each other because we're on both different sides. You know, that I'm one Friends of the Earth and she's for Greenpeace. that I completely, and these are the same men and women who claim don't put Fairlight in the water, but nobody at Greenpeace had any doctorate or any type of knowing ship to even say that. No one actually works there or really has any wisdom on any of the things that they talk about. I mean, they start out with a good goal, and then somehow, who knows, and then it just goes the way it is. And then she's going off saying shit about the United States and other countries. Oh, well, no country's flawless. All their governments got their own binds, And the last time I checked, the United States ain't flawless, but New Zealand ain't flawless either. Last time I checked, the United States and New Zealand are basically friends of each other. Even though New Zealand doesn't like nuclear weapons, but that's a different day. And I guess there's a lot of men and women don't like their ultimates. They seek wrong with their ultimates all the time. Either, but no president or prime minister is flawless. Hell, no king or emperor was flawless either. It is what it is. The only difference is you always have a chance to vote that prime minister or that president out when the time comes. Unless it was a king or emperor, a whole different story, but it is what it is. Oh, but I take it back, Xena said. Most of those kings now are pretty much all figureheads and don't really got that much power. And so it is what it is. The ones that mostly have powers these days are usually presidents, prime ministers, parliaments, congresses, and whatever the case might be. Yep. And some men and women, they know their countries aren't flawless. They know others aren't flawless either. And they try to say, I always like it when someone claims, well, my country, your country's not flawless. Your country's had wars too. Your country's done shit it's not happy about either. So it is what it is. I started out with 5 followers. Now I'm down to only 1 follower. I started out with 5 followers. Now I'm only down to 1. And I think I know where the other ones went. The other ones say, oh, there's nothing good. Nothing's good going on. It's just some dolls. It is what it is. This is probably where I gotta end it now. I know I gotta end it now. Because when you're going down from 1 follower, everybody's running out. This is when you're unwatchable now. And since this shit's going on real time, the real time reaction to everything. So YouTube brought back the YouTube editor, but guess what? It's still just as bad as the other one. They claim it's easy. No, what am I going to do? Besmirch my movie so I can find out how I'm going to make a movie and besmirch it? So then I can find out how it works and say, oh, now I know what to do next time. No, I don't think so. It is what it is. I guess nobody else is watching. I guess it's going to have to end it now. I start out with 5 followers. Now I'm down to 1 thumbs up. And nobody else is watching, so I guess I'm going to better end it. I guess I should be happy that I got men and women to watch it for what? From 1 to 2, I guess. Or whatever, So that's it. Well, I guess I want to thank everyone for coming on my YouTube live stream. You know, for anyone who stayed, for all the 5 followers that came on and then they left. I wouldn't be surprised if they all went to the bathroom at the same time. I'm not making it up. I think that happened. One YouTube live stream, I think it was either Jordan's or it was actually XENA's, one of the two. That's probably what happened. Some probably went to the bathroom. Others just probably were cleaning up their room or something. I don't know. Others probably went to work or learning. Others just went somewhere and then forgot that their force here was still running. So either the way it is what it is. And then I showed this. No, my godmother, I think with my god sister, Jordan kept showing this off in her YouTube live stream, but no one seemed to really comment about it. Okay, you're blocked. I just blocked 2 people on YouTube live stream now. Something that you could not do if it was a Google Hangout. But when I used to do Google Hangouts, nobody would watch that. Nobody would talk on that. So the short of. This is a true sword. Not making it up. It's a true sword. And if I would open this, if I take it out of its holder and I will show this on YouTube, next thing you know, the movie will get flagged for violating YouTube's community guidelines in terms of service. So I ain't doing it. Guns and swords on YouTube is a no-no. They go against the community guidelines, especially when they're out of their holders. Now, if it was a toy sword, it may have been maybe a different saga or tale. So it is what it is. Oh, I know someone else who would want to come on my YouTube live stream. Oh, let's talk about that one again. You know, let's talk about that while we're at it. So then I have Brock Lesnar and Paulie Dangerously. And Brock Lesnar was complaining about, oh, well, Paulie Dangerously was bitten mad about, oh, how Brock Lesnar won. A him and a half a shock from he won by disqualification. He won the wrestling fight, but of course he wants pinfall or submission. He's not happy with how the Heat Wave match wrestling fight went. So what? I guess we wrestle him again. What? So SummerSlam, that being next Monday Night Raw. So if anybody subscribed to the TWF Cool YouTube channel, they'll probably end up seeing that. Yeah, that's the only YouTube channel I don't do YouTube live streams on. No. No, I don't. What would make you think that? Yeah, I had to get up to put Ernest P. Worrell away and to put Jordan back. And now you think I got Parkinson disease now? I don't. Yeah, I'm not vibrating, not at all. Yeah, try holding a doll up in your hand for a long time and see if it's without shaking. That happens to everybody. Oh, I don't know. I got a lot. Between all the chests and the bins and the crates. But it is what it is, Gabrielle says. Well, I don't know what to say at this point. Oh, great. Now I'm hot. And the air conditioning's running, and that's sad when that can't help. Well, I need to tell you right now, Gabrielle said I'm not Tarzan girl. You know. Well, I don't know what to say. But it is what it is at that point. XENA says, I don't know who else to bring on my show. You know. But I had to block at least 2 people, had to ban 2 people from my YouTube live stream. And I know that's going to probably Emma coming back to hurt me the next time I do a YouTube live stream. Why? Because someone on this live stream will say it's a bad thing I did when they know it didn't. Well, it looks like I can't think of anybody else to bring on this YouTube live stream. I mean, I always bring the same ones on all the time. You know, can't really think of nobody else differently to bring on. Well, hold on. I guess I could. Hold on. If I can actually find them, I actually will do it. I don't know where he's at. Oh, there he is. I hope that no one's left. Ah! Oh, Undertaker, good to see you again, friend. Good to see you again, too, XENA. It's been a while since I've actually, I haven't been on one of your YouTube live streams in some time. I'm probably going to end it soon anyway. Why? Because I'm close to being 3 o'clock or something. And I got other things I got to do. Well, I just want to tell you, XENA, keep up the good work. Oh, thank you, Undertaker. Yeah, me and the Undertaker have been friends for a while. A long time. Since 1999 AD, of course, for anyone still watching. Oh, Gabrielle, it's good to see you again. It's good to see you again, too, Paul Bear. Yeah, well, Gabrielle, you keep a good job. And I see you finally got tape. I got tape to hold that quartet staff in my hand. Yes, I certainly do. Well, thank you, Paul Bear. Good to see you, too. All right, that's it for the YouTube live stream. I want to thank everyone for coming on, and for the 2 followers that got the 2 haters.